Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. The men and women Dusty Classic Finals will be decided here tonight. 3 championships on the line, and for the first time ever, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the NXT Takeover Vengeance Day pre-show from the kings of the pre-show, the bad guys. Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. Who's joining me tonight?
JP Savage. Remember, folks, ketchup used to be considered a medicine. Yo, I wish there was a medicine for whatever you guys missed. If you heard, let's get it.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente. And let's not forget Bad Bunny. We all love Bad Bunny. All wrestling fans love Bad Bunny.
El conejito malo. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for wrestling. Yes, this is wrestling. Remember that? That's right. NXT TakeOver has no shame in putting on a clinic when it comes to pro wrestling, and I think that's what we're gonna get here tonight. A lot of tradition here tonight. We got the Dusty Classics, men and women. We got the NXT title being defended, the North American title being defended, the women's NXT title being defended. All this in a jam-packed evening. Gentlemen, I can't control myself. What do we expect tonight?
Vengeance, right? We got a pay-per-view, so let's get it. And we want a big night with big matches, and that's what all this title fest is all about. We got rivalries, we got gold on the line. That's what we want to see, and we also got trophies. If you haven't noticed,
trophies
and
galore.
Future title shots. Future tag team title shot.
So, talk about it. Victor Villain, you ask what to expect. You ask us the very legitimate, simple question, what to expect. And I'm going to tell you, brother, you can expect what you always expect when it comes to an NXT pay-per-view, and that is excellence. Because if you look at this card from top to bottom, you have talent that has been proven throughout the world to be the top of the top. The cream always rises to the top, folks. And Vengeance is definitely the day for the cream to rise all the way to the top.
It's going to climb all the way to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, the women's Dusty Classic has the recipes for all that and more. Dakota Kai, ay, Dios mío, and Raquel Gonzalez against Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon. Yo, Shotzi and Ember put on a clinic this past Wednesday night.
What?
Let me tell you about that. I think they're in a world of trouble, Miss Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. But something tells me that this Dakota Kai hunger and this evil savage she has grown into her is gonna give her all the strength she needs to make sure she gets a chance at Miss Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I don't know.
I'm going to give credit for the first time on broadcast experience. I'm going to give credit to somebody else. And I was motivated by the comment that our own PCF mentioned when it came to the opportunity on the table, right? You get a tag team opportunity versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. And the one thing the people, after seeing Raquel up against Rhea Ripley, what they wonder is they want more. Who else could she stack up to? Imagine Raquel versus Nia Jax. Whole versus whole. This shit can write itself. Listen. Going over. They are the heels in the match. And 2020 was a very heelish year. 2021, have no fear, baby. I like Dakota Kai and Raquel to win this match.
I think the company's really big. What do you think? What do you think, PCF? The company's really big on somebody. Who do you think?
I mean, Dakota Kai is a star, and look at Raquel Gonzalez. Triple H is putting her over to the moon. This chick is looking dominant. Like, look at what she did against Rhea Ripley in the last women's standing match.
And you know what? Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez are built up to be a really nice tag team and a really great pair. But there's somebody that the company's really big on. And that's Shotzi Blackheart. they've given her a lot of opportunities like this, and this is a protected opportunity, because if she went up with Ember Moon, who's got main roster experience for the women's tag titles, that's somebody that knows her way around the ring, that she can help support. Yo, Shotzi is a freaking star, dude. And everything they've done with her has emanated that they have that confidence. So I don't like, and you know what? Like, Raquel has always been, like, in my opinion, like, she's looked a lot like Samoa Joe. She's this, like, just massive, like, strength powerhouse kind of character who just, is not going to win the big one. So this is a big one, and I think that this will do a lot more for Shotzi than it will for those girls. I think Shotzi and Ember Moon take this one.
Fair enough.
Okay, I mean, to your point, this main event this night on this beautiful eve of Vengeance Day, the main event does contain a former Dusty Classic winner, right? So to your point, sure. But you just mentioned they're high on Shotzi Blackheart. I think this match, all it does is continue to elevate her, but necessarily doesn't mean that she's going to win the title, because she has main event picture written all over her, and she yet to have an opportunity at the women's title. A women's title that has a triple threat tonight, right? Yet. I think this just cements her to the next level of, like, she needs a shot. This match is going to highlight her, but it's not going to win it, because if she wins it, that takes her away from the conversation of the main event women's picture going towards WrestleMania.
What's very interesting is how impatient wrestling fans like yourself are. All right? You talk about building somebody from the ground up, you got to give them these kinds of opportunities that they can fluff their resume with a women's Dusty Classic victory, with a possible chance at a women's tag title opportunity. All right, this is the kind of thing that a star like Pete Dunne, right, gets to build his resume on. Shotzi Blackheart is a tremendous character. They've given her so many chances to show, and she has exceeded in every shot. I think this is a really nice opportunity, and again, protected, because it's Ember Moon that's there to help her, and Ember Moon is also, like, her due is coming. I'm with it. I want that for them. I think it's going to work.
Let's see. The men's Dusty Classic Finals is also going to take place here tonight. We're going to determine who gets a shot at the NXT Men's Tag Team Championships held by Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. MSK, Wesley and Nash Carter versus the grizzled young veterans James Drake and Jack Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth in this match can predict the future, and all four of these stars are headed for greatness in my eyes, man. I'm ready for a great match. But I'm gonna go with the Impact Boys. I'm gonna go with MSK. I'm gonna ride the wave, the cool wave.
Wow, Vic. You see, I don't generally agree with you, and I agree, man. They've had a hell of a run. I worry that it's a little quick for them, and then they're gonna just, like, fade out. But God damn it, if I'm not enjoying it, I'd be lying to you. I'm not a big fan of flippy shit, but I'm a big fan of them, and I think they're great. So,
when you talk about paying your dues, being a superstar, right time, right moment. In this match, people are failing to remember that we have the first NXT UK champ involved in this match, or a finalist for the NXT UK Championship. I'm messed up. This is what happens when you turn into the grizzled veterans. My veteran gets grizzled.
Cheers, baby.
That's right. But like you said, there's superstars in this match. MSK has been written on the wall. Like, this is the beginning of this tournament. That's the name that's been ringing through everybody's head. But remember, baby faces always chase. Baby faces always chase. And at the same time, who they got to go up against if they win? Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. And who do you know is going to give an amazing match to Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch? The young grizzled veterans.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, these guys don't have veterans in their names for no reason. I mean, these guys are good. You're talking about Zach Gibson. This man won the United Kingdom tournament back in 2018. Yeah,
That's
he
what I
came
meant.
up a little short with Pete Dunne, but this man is a star. And James Drake, don't fall asleep on this man. These two together are dangerous, and they're more. The experience. It's about experience in this game, and
It's
I
hell
just
of
feel like
experience.
they're gonna take this. They're gonna take this W.
You know
It's a,
who also takes this W is us because we're in for a hell of a match, and the flippy shit will be entertaining as f to experience at least tonight. The
folks,
It's
next,
gonna be
the flight from Europe is a long flight, but don't fall asleep on it, folks. We in
mm-mm,
for a treat.
even if I
that's
get
right.
that comfy pillow.
You know, NXT is just known for quality, right? And when we talk about quality, right, it's always like, yo, you know that when you flick on an NXT pay-per-view, you know, especially with one of these names, right, the Vengeance, they bring about that nostalgia, right? You know that you can always get some nostalgia and some officially licensed merch. If you go to Foco.com, you go to Foco.com, you can get any sort of scripted sports that you like. You want to get that MLB, NFL, NBA, all that good stuff. You got the NCAA, any kind of license, official license merch, you get that at Foco.com. Hit them up, and then you get that HPC10. You put that in the promo code box, and guess what we get you? We get you no nice things because we'll get you some 10% off. Check that out, Foco.com. Get your officially licensed merch right there.
Officially, you've officially been hooked up.
Official. And you know what's official as hell? His
Talk to
triple
me.
threat.
Whew.
His triple threat for this woman's NXT title. Now, man, if you want to talk about cameraman,
Oh,
talk about it tonight. Because not only do we get a delight for the eyes, we get a delight for the eyes in all kinds of ways. Because this match, listen, all these women right here have proven themselves. I'm really excited for Mercedes Martinez.
sweating.
She
I'm
is a
sweating over here.
tremendous talent in this triple threat
Neil.
match. Tony Storm, Mercedes Martinez, Io Shirai, who's the champion. Who retains? Who continues? I'm really excited for Mercedes Showcase. I don't think she's going to get it, but I think she's going to look really, really good here. Tony Storm is going to look really, really good here.
Oh
But
man,
I
she's
have a
also gonna
hard time.
perform very well. I
No,
think
you're a
too.
dirty
Oh, she
bastard.
always
I
You're
does.
dirty.
She always
think she's gonna
does.
perform
Dirty
too.
bastard.
In all
Dirty.
circumstances. Shout out to what's old boy's name? Juice Robinson.
Hey, GC, the real
Crazy
MVP.
guys. I agree. Mercedes Martinez, the Boricua, the grizzled veteran,
Buddy.
powerhouse, right? She's gonna look great in this match. Tony Storm always looks great in this match. But I don't know if that's gonna be enough versus the champion who has been champion for now so long throughout this entire pandemic and has looked strong. We're talking about a match of the year candidate in Io Shirai. I don't know if they have enough smoke, enough catalyst, enough momentum to dethrone the queen. I don't know.
I don't
PCF,
know
what you
either.
think?
So you gotta think about the long history that Io Shirai and Tony Storm have. Like we're going back to like what is it the women's
The
tournament
Mae Young
that was
Classic?
like about like the Mae Young Classic. There we go. Thank you, JP.
That's
And
right.
you gotta think that these two were the finalists. And Tony Storm, did Tony Storm go over or did she come up a little short?
Uh, didn't
Well,
it Carrie Zane and Tony Storm?
No, but didn't they meet in the fight Tony Storm and Io? I'm pretty sure that there's a little history there.
There is history. There definitely is
There's his.
history, especially in Japan too.
So what I'm trying to say, yeah, especially Japan, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that you're talking about Io Shirai. This chick is #1 women's champion in WWE. I think that she
Number
might
one.
she might be better than Asuka. She
Yo,
might be better than Asuka.
I mean,
Yo,
listen,
I know
I
that that's
agree.
a hot
listen.
take.
I
Can we
agree.
I know
wait,
that that's a hot take.
can we say she's had a better reign than Asuka had in NXT? I don't know
I'll
if we
say
can say that.
she's shown better than
I don't
Asuka
know
has
if we
shown
can
because
say that.
I don't think
I
she's
think I
had
think
much more mic work
I
than
think
Asuka has had, and the
I
mic
think we're
work was fucked up
skewed. I
Asuka.
think we're skewed by Asuka's run in the main card. Because Asuka had one of the most impressive runs as a
She did.
NXT Women's Champion.
She
Like,
did.
let's not
No
forget.
doubt.
Let's put
No
respect
doubt.
on Asuka's name. You know what I mean? The same as Shinsuke Nakamura had an impressive reign as an NXT champion that went to squash once he went to the main card. But Io, that's a conversation, folks.
Yeah.
And hate me if you want. Hate me if you want, but I would love to see some Asuka and Io shit together at some point in time. I'm just saying.
Facts. Facts.
And then she turned on her. Becky
So does
style.
that mean?
No, I
does
meant
that
like
mean that-
Asuka versus Io.
Oh,
Does that
word,
mean
yeah.
that Io has to lose this match for that to happen?
Nah,
I don't
not
think
yet.
so.
She has to lose the
Not
one
yet.
at Mania weekend. Because I think Io
Ooh.
still money there. We still got to carry that truck, that money train into April.
You know what I see
So-
the problem with this match? I don't see a babyface. I don't know if the people are behind Tony Storm to that extent in this match.
Nah.
I don't know if nobody screams out like that's gonna like for
Like her
example,
jeans?
Bianca Belair was a clear favorite when it came to the Women's Royal Rumble, right? Like the majority of people would have been happy if she would have won. Right now in this match, I'm afraid if Mercedes Martinez wins the match, it's not gonna go over. It might be a flop of a championship, depending on how they book it, right? And listen, I'm gonna have some confidence in what they do on NXT because NXT does the right thing every goddamn time. Maybe one of these women's a transitional champion to Shotzi Blackheart. If that's what Mercedes ends up doing, I'm with that. I could go behind that because it's a slow burn, folks. That's why there's a wick on the candle so that it burns slowly and you're able to experience all the oils, all the essence of what is ruminating inside this pot we call a match card, baby.
Slow
Are you
burn
giving us a
pot.
preview of what your
That's all I
Valentine's Day
heard.
night is gonna look like?
Baby, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. A lot of baby.
Is that why
oil,
you?
baby.
Is that why you bought a bidet?
Ooh.
Shout outs to the
Keep
bidet.
it clean, baby. Keep it clean.
You know
Ladies
what's
and
real
gentlemen,
clean?
talk to me.
That NXT North American Championship. Yo, it's got to be one of my
Oh.
favorite
Ooh.
championship designs right
It's
now
up
that's
there.
going on.
It's up there. Eh,
Come
it's
on,
up
yo,
there.
that shit is beautiful.
there.
And you know
That
what? I
title is
really
ugly
like.
as fuck. Man.
Let's clap.
I have a sophisticated palate when it comes to championship belts.
You really
But
don't
yeah,
like the North American
it's good.
Championship?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, I did not think that was a point of contention on this show. Really?
Oh.
You guys don't like the
I'm
North
very
American
biased.
Yo,
Championship
you
design?
very
guys is a lot of
biased.
people. I think it has a real old school rustic feel to it, and I can dig it. I can dig it.
like
And
it a
the
lot.
one thing I do enjoy, which is something to be said to, like, for example, Raw or SmackDown champions, I like that it looks different from the NXT title.
That is true.
I like that it stands on its own,
I
right?
don't know, there's something
A lot
about
of times we see a resemblance of the titles, and it kind of causes too much confusion. You know.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown.
And by the way, the North American Champion should look better than the NXT Championship. Just saying.
Listen, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I respect it. I will say that. I respect.
Randy Savage.
That's
Woo! The champion, Johnny Gargano. I love this angle. I love this
boy,
storyline. I love
PCF.
him bullshitting on Wednesday on this wheelchair, right? I love all
I
of it.
hated
Shout out
it.
to the wave.
Oh, really? You didn't
The
like
weight.
it? Why not, man?
I hated that entire segment, man. I think he dragged it. I felt like he dragged it so much. I don't know. That was just probably me, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought, like Johnny is good for that shit. Like he's that chicken shit heel in a lot of ways, and I think him and
Oh, he's
Candice,
the
like,
character.
yeah, and I love that.
The character.
I
love
I thought
Johnny.
he did a really good job in that, and I don't see Kushida being the one to beat him. I think this is just one of those matches.
I think
You know what I mean?
Kushida needs to have a show here tonight. I think Kushida's been here since his transition from New Japan, and I haven't seen the big show. I haven't seen the main event Kushida. I haven't seen the one from Japan. So I think he needs to have Johnny Gargano, Damian Priest him up a bit here, and get him going.
This could be the match for him. This could be the match for him. And remember
Let's
one
see
thing,
Johnny
guys,
do it again.
Johnny's a chicken shit heel, and Johnny has done everything there is to do with NXT. Like, this is why he has the liberty of playing this role right now, right? And helping out Candice LeRae as far as her character at the same time. Because what else does he have to do? And like Victor Villain said, push Kushida over. This might be Kushida's best match NXT he's had thus far. Because we've put Johnny Gargano versus a lot of different talent and have made that same comment time and time again. Johnny's just that good. He makes you look fantastic.
Johnny's
phenomenal.
Johnny's
And
good.
we
He did
haven't
it to the
said that
Bucks.
about many people. Very few people. Shawn Michaels is one of those people.
Wow. Big
Hmm.
names. Big names. You think
just saying.
Shawn Michaels like showing his due for tonight?
I say we get one sweet chin music tonight.
Think of
Ball
Shawn Michaels
prediction.
98 versus Stone Cold.
Wow. You say Kushida is Stone Cold? Yo, you're alpha.
I'm not
show.
saying Kushida's
Get
Stone
out
Cold.
of
What
here.
I'm saying
Nah.
is that
Yo,
is
mute his
what.
mic. That's it.
What
Nah,
I'm saying is that
you
is what
lost.
Johnny Gargano
You
is right
lost.
now.
No.
That's who he
listen.
is right now.
Listen, America, don't listen to anything he says clearly whacked out. This is gonna be a good match. Not like that.
It's gonna be a good match, not.
Nah.
Speaking of good match, not, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening, the main event of Europe, the main event for thousands and thousands and millions that have been craving it. Pete Dunne, Finn Balor, the Indies are screaming loud as F. We getting it, folks. This is it, and it's for a scrap.
And if I'm not mistaken, Wade Barrett said it best this past Wednesday night on NXT when he said Europe has been waiting for this matchup for the last 10 years. We got
that.
Pete Dunne, the future of Europe, European wrestling, strong
Hometown
style,
boy.
against Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. Take my money.
Yo,
Take it now. Take it now.
Take.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
really
it's like
excited about this.
it's like if Stu Hart could have had like matches with graduates of the dungeon. It's of that epic proportions. Not the exact
Wow.
same comparison, but
That's
like
crazy.
but something like that, man. A legend in Canada these are the legends of Europe, and they're gonna finally touch hands
Wow.
in this ring, and this is gonna be classic. Guys, somebody's breaking their jaw.
I'm really excited. Not again. Yo, I'm really excited, man. Like, this is, not too long ago on our Patreon page, right? If you go to Patreon/HPC2Sweet, you're going to check out a whole bunch of exclusive footage behind the scenes. And then we got a special Patreon exclusive show called Grapple Theater. And on this Grapple Theater, not too long ago, we watched a couple of Europeans go at it in the UK Classic, right? We had Walter versus Dragunov. And let me tell you, if you ever seen a chest look like ground beef, it happened in this match. And you can only catch it live. Us watching. You ever watch Mystery Science Theater? Yeah, it's kind of something sort of like that, but better.
No,
But it's about wrestling. It is. Check it out. Patreon.com/HBC2Sweet. And this match, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor, is going to be hard hitting, stiff, strike, strong style, just like Europe likes it, and that's what I'm here for. It reminds me of that match. It's gonna be a hard-hitting match that way. Pete Dunne has never disappointed. I've really never walked away disappointed from a Finn Balor match. This is tight, baby. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
For the reasons why Balor's back, this is it. It's matches like these. This is why Finn has been brought to NXT.
So good.
You're gonna get. You thought O'Reilly and Finn was something, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be the cherry on top.
Folks, there's not many guarantees in life, but I will guarantee you that I'm gonna have to watch this match at least 3 times consecutively because it's gonna be that good of an expedition. This is gonna be an experience, and it'd be a damn shame to see Pete Dunne going over on this match because it's been a long time since it should have been Pete Dunne's time, And then you talk about Finn Balor come back to NXT. This is what he comes for. Is to put off the future, right? We just finished with this week. If you catch our show this week on Thursday Night Live, baby, we talked about the need for the talent to continuously put over other talent. And what better role does Finn Balor play than right now? Why does Finn Balor need the NXT Championship? He doesn't need it. He needed it this long to legitimize Pete Dunne as your new NXT Championship, baby.
I think this is it. And don't fear not, the Super Bowl is over. Media calls and all that shit, them games is done. We might see a former kicker lurking around somewhere. He might have a few things off the agenda, and maybe maybe he's still lurking. Pat McAfee might be around. Don't sleep.
And let's not forget, there's something that is disputed, and that's the fact that the Undisputed Era is nowhere to be found on this card. So, if we want to make sure to put over Finn as a heel, then Pete Dunne goes down.
And let's not forget the most important thing about the night. At the top, at the tippy top, TikTok. TikTok. Because this man will be watching this match.
He never lost
Karrion
it.
Kross.
Never lost his.
There, and he's coming for what belongs to him.
He never lost. He's the LeVar Ball of NXT, baby.
That's something that Finn can relate to on a very personal level.
With the Universal Championship.
Absolutely. So, we should got spicy, baby, and that's why you got to tune in.
Don't you wish there was another spot in the Elimination Chamber? Don't you just wish?
One more.
God.
Let's start the chamber in a triple threat fashion, and then have the other four come in.
What is this, a revolver and door match? Listen.
Shout out to Revolvers.
The Casino Classic.
Wow. This is going to be a classic right here. I think Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, it doesn't matter who goes over. I'm excited. It's going to be hits, vengeance, NXT tonight. Let's get it, baby. Where can you find it, PCF?
Dave Meltzer's going to cream in his pants, baby.
Hey. And speaking about creaming on your pants, check us out on IG and Twitter at HPC2. Sweet. And check out our YouTube channel, Who's Cops and Chair Shots. And don't forget to rate our podcast wherever you get your fix from.
Enjoy the show,
Show me
folks.
that dessert, baby.
Peace.
Damn it, that's Flando, eh?
Yo,